What's up? Ashley here, and it's time for another edition of Confessions of a Giggler. Yes, it's been a while. I'm so sorry, and it's been an even more while since I've been vlogging from my car, but this is my new life. So, my last vlog that I posted, I said I got a new job. The 2 weeks that I took off in between went by very fast, and here we are. So, and I did mean to make a vlog or two during my 2 weeks, but like I said, they went by so fast, and I just was like, all of a sudden, it was over, and I said, oh gosh, I didn't make any vlogs. I'm so sorry. But here we are, and I am driving to my new job, and it is very early in the morning. And I am not a morning person. I don't function well in the morning. So I thought maybe if I do a little vlog, then it will help keep me awake. So yes, here we are. Yeah, so yesterday was my first day doing the drive, and I mean, it was fine, but long. So today will also be fine but long. All the days will be fine but long. So yeah, I'm probably going to be vlogging more from my car because this is the time that I have. Yeah. So what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about the month of April. And I'm not necessarily like this April. Also, I apologize for the lighting. I mean, I can't control the sun or lack thereof. But, yeah. So, April. April has been my nemesis basically my whole life. Well, not my whole life, but like once I started getting older, and I may have talked about this in the past. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so historically for me, April has always been a very tough month to get through. Because my birthday is at the very beginning of May. So by the way, today is May 2nd, and I do have happy birthdays to send out to some of my friends. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, so my birthday is coming up in a couple of days, and when I was younger, I mean, not super young, but like, you know, like I guess like high school on, I would start thinking about like all the things that I should be experiencing, or should be, whatever, that, you know, normal people do. And it just wasn't happening for me. And that made me incredibly sad. So at first I would set goals for myself. Like, okay, I want this to happen before I graduate from high school. Did not happen. And then it was like, okay, before I graduate from college. Did not happen. Okay. By the time I'm 23, did not happen. So like, every time I set a goal, it was like, I want this to happen before I turn 25, or before I turn 29, whatever the goals were. And when my birthday was approaching, I would feel so sad because these things weren't happening, and like, I would just get very upset with myself and how my life was going, and really just the one thing, right? And so we're all on the same page. I'm talking about my non-existent love life. And like first kisses and all those things. So yeah. So it's just like, they're just things that I wanted to happen so badly and were not happening. And so every year before my birthday, I would just get upset because it's like, man, and this is not me saying that I don't like my birthday, because That is far from the truth. I love my birthday. I am a big birthday guy. I celebrate a lot. And yeah, I wore my little birthday button all around Disney World last year, and I mean, not last year, last week, last year also, but last week. And, like, even though when I put it on, my birthday wasn't for another 2 weeks, I did not care, because I was like, hey, it's tourist season, it doesn't matter, I'm in. And it was my birthday celebration anyway, so whatever. So I'm a big birthday person. I love my birthday. I'm just saying, like, the emotional leading up to it. So, yeah, so it would just always make me upset that, like, man, like, I gave myself an entire year and I blew it again. Like, nothing happened again. Again and again and again. And it just, and I didn't, like, I never would be like, oh, it's April again, I guess it's time for me to be sad. It didn't, like, I was not like that. I just, like, it just always kind of happened, and I would be like, oh, why am I, like, so upset about this right now? I'm like, oh, it's April, that's right, birthday's approaching, nothing's happening, here we go. And yeah, so this year, I want to say that I got through April pretty unscathed, and I am really proud of myself for that, because it shows how much I've grown and how much I've learned to just be okay with my situation. And I mean, am I 100% okay with it? No, of course not. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. Yes, I talk in circles. So, I'm okay with it. Like, oh, yes, I'm okay with being single. I'm fine. I do things by myself. I am okay. I just get lonely. And, like, and then sometimes those thoughts of, like, well, what's wrong with me that no one will love me or whatever, or that, like, I can't find, like, someone who I love, who loves me back. I hope that makes sense. So I always had a lot of, like, what is wrong with me feelings. And now I'm kind of like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine. And it's just a matter of finding someone who's compatible with me. I'm a special person. And I don't say that to put myself above anyone, because I'm not. I'm, like, not above anyone at all. I'm far from it. I'm below. I'm, like, way out there. But I just mean, like, I don't know what I mean. I just mean that I'm not like most people. I'm just, like, I'm like myself, and that's it. Like, I'm a weirdo on a lot of things, and, you know, not everyone wants to deal with that weirdo-ness. So, whatever. But it's just a matter of finding mutual attraction and compatibility and all that stuff. Whatever. So, anyway, my point is, that was a lot of rambling for me to say that I'm okay. Like, I am, like, not happy. I'm not, like, overly happy being single. I'm just content right now. And a lot of, like, the pressure that I felt, because, you know, I've always wanted to have children and all that, I'm kind of at the end of that line, so I've given up on that dream a little bit, and that takes the pressure off. And I have a whole vlog of me talking about that. So yeah, so that takes the pressure off a lot, especially, like, this last stint, like, this last few years. But yeah, so I am going to be 39 in a couple days. And that's just crazy to me. To think that my next birthday after this, I'll be 40 is just crazy. Like, I've been talking about my 40th birthday plans forever, and I can't believe that it's next year already. Like, that's wild. Because I certainly don't feel 40. I feel like 12, if we're being honest. Some days a naive 16. Let's say 17, because I can drive a car. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm just overall happy that I got through this month without any major meltdowns. Yeah. And I don't know if it's because I've grown. Honestly, I like to think it's because I've grown, but also, oh wow, it's really foggy now. I should probably stop talking so I can pay more attention. But yeah. So just real quick, my final thought is it might be because I've been distracted and stressed over getting a new job and like ending the old job and starting a new job, and very scary stuff for me, like very, very scary, and I have all kinds of anxiety about that, and that might be overriding my personal life anxiety, and that's why I didn't have a meltdown in April. But we'll never know. We'll never know the truth. So we'll see what happens next April, right before I turn 40. But yeah, so let me go because the weather is not great and I gotta pay attention more. But yeah, so April, I guess we're friends again for now. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you.